And we want to bring in Fox weather hurricane specialist Bryan Norcross this morning. Bryan, good morning. Again, two areas that are in the Atlantic that we might have to pay attention to. Of course, we've also got Dexter. So where to begin?
Yeah, so let's just begin with Dexter and then be done with Dexter. Here it is up here moving out into the North Atlantic. It maybe has a day or so left, and then it's just going to be a North Atlantic low pressure system speeding away, kind of being torn up by the upper level winds, as we discussed yesterday. So more than anything, Dexter is just checking off the D on our list, and we get ready for Erin coming up next. The National Hurricane Center has upgraded this one to 40% now, a better chance of it becoming just a tropical depression, at least a tropical depression. That's what these numbers mean. They don't mean it's going to become Erin, or 40% chance of Erin. It means a 40% chance of just getting an organized circulation. And this one out here has a 50% chance in this big area, and we'll get to that. That's a complicated situation out there in just a minute. Not that this one here isn't complicated. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is that same front, the same one that spawned Dexter up here. Now another low pressure system over this very warm water. The water in this part of the Atlantic in here is unusually warm this year, where much of the Atlantic is not. Much of the Atlantic is more or less normal, but in this pocket here up to about Norfolk or so and down east of the Bahamas, it's unusually warm. So the front sits out there. In the front, we get the winds coming this way on the north, and on the south, they come around like this. So we get a spin trying to get going in there. And the idea is that over the next few days, we might get something circulating in that area. The other thing I want you to notice on this map is look at this down here. Kind of looks like it wants to circulate. It's not at the surface of the ocean. It's a loft, maybe 10,000 feet. There is a disturbance there, and that's coming along towards South Florida. And then we have this front up here. I think of this as being kind of an early disturbance, more or less. All right, let's look at it on the computer model where we can look at the moisture, because the moisture gives us a way to track what's going on. The first thing to look at is over the south, and look at these dark greens here. Just tell you the rain is, the atmosphere is very moist, as you know, as Mike Seidel was showing. There's Dexter up there. There's that area that I talked about, that mid-level disturbance that's moving in this direction, and here's the front that we're going to watch here off of the Carolinas. All right, let's put this into motion and watch up here the days. Here we are today. Now let's go forward to Thursday, and on Thursday we start to see a broad circulation out here. This is what the Hurricane Center is watching for, to see if that can tighten up and be organized and become a depression. So there we are on Thursday, and look down in South Florida. See this kind of kink in the winds here? That's the disturbance that we saw, the mid-level disturbance, now showing up a bit of turning in the winds at the surface. This is on the European model, and the other models are representative of this. Now we go to Saturday here, and notice we get a circulation here. So we're going to watch for more moisture coming into the Carolinas and being pushed in the coastal zone especially. And then look down here, another, this is getting to be a kind of a stronger kink in the winds. Lots of moisture streaming across Florida with that disturbance. So two separate things now kind of going on. All right, now let's go forward to Saturday. Look, we're getting a little more development here. Pretty good circulation up here, and this is why the Hurricane Center has 40% on it, at least a depression, but being ready for some pretty heavy winds right along the coast of North Carolina, or gusty winds, let me put it that way. This is not forecast to be any kind of super strong storm. And then moving ahead into next week, look, we get a broad circulation here, and some of the models are saying this could become a depression. Hurricane Center isn't jumping on that at this point. We'll see. And then the system that started down here and kind of moved up this way, and the European model takes it offshore in the dry air, not expected to be significant, but other models kind of keep it in here and spread the moisture up into the mid-Atlantic. So we'll see about that, because we're talking about all the way to next Monday. So guys, it's a really complicated thing, but the bottom line here is that lots of moisture hangs around the southeast all the way for the next week. exactly where the most dense moisture is, then the heaviest rain, that's an open question. And do we get a disturbance? We'll get a disturbance of some kind in the Gulf, I think. Whether it has an opportunity to even think about organizing, we'll let the Hurricane Center analyze that. They're not tracking that one yet, but it's interesting in the models. More and more models are picking up on that possibility of at least a depression in the Gulf.
Yeah, I guess